Godfrey Lubengo was born 29 years ago, a healthy boy with big dreams. He wanted to finish school, get a decent job and have his own family. He wanted to make a success of his life. Godfrey Lubengo would be the one in his family who would make his parents proud and support them when they are old. Everything changed within a few seconds 10 years ago. Godfrey was on the sidewalk of a very busy road when he was run down by a car.
That day changed my life completely.
Afterwards, it was found that the driver of the car was under the influence of alcohol. He lost his left leg above the knee, and all of a sudden, it seemed as if he had lost his dreams too. It was impossible to go to school for a few months, so Godfrey's schooling came to an end. This was the beginning of a very bad time in this young man's life. It was impossible to accept neither his disability nor his situation, but even more bad things were to come when he lost his prosthesis and his house in a fire. Godfrey was on crutches again. Perhaps one of the most important decisions in his life was when he decided to contact the Association for Persons with Disabilities. His first contact with APD Free State was with Ntabiseng, the job placement officer. She suggested that he participate in the APD Kupano workshop for persons with disabilities. There he could learn a skill which would enable him to prepare for a future job. Not in his wildest dreams could he foresee the outcome of this decision. The day that Gerard, the Kupano workshop manager, called him into his office to find out whether he would want to be part of TeamHope Kili, he didn't know anything about this mountain called Kilimanjaro, but he knew that he wanted to be part of this team and that he wants to climb this Kilimanjaro. He wasn't aware of the mere existence of a company called ZPC Hospitality Renovations. Neither did he know there is someone like Marissa Nel and Bertie. All that he knew was that he was going to climb a very high mountain somewhere in Africa. Gerard became his mentor. Godfrey moved to the APD Jean Weber house and shares a room with Dani. All of a sudden, his world is filled with wonderful people. Jessica is his occupational therapist, Zandi his social worker, and Ntabiseng his role model. The physiotherapists are his friends, and the team members of TeamHope Kili his biggest supporters. For the first time in his life, Godfrey is a regular at a gym. But perhaps the most significant thing that this whole project has in Godfrey's life is the trust that ZPC Hospitality Renovations put into him. This progressive company became his sponsor. Through their great-heartedness, this young Godfrey Lubengo and his 9 other teammates will be carrying out a message of hope to the world. The world must realize that a disability does not prevent a person from dreaming big. TeamHope Kili will be the proud carriers of the ZPC and APD logos. From the highest peak in Africa, they will deliver a special message of hope that comes from the Nelson Mandela Foundation. The 31st of May will be a day that Godfrey will never forget. Gerard and Jessica took him to Johannesburg, another first in his life, and there he received his prosthesis, sponsored by Marissa Nel. Godfrey is aware that he must still climb Kilimanjaro. He's also aware that there will be many mountains in his life. He's motivated to reach Peak Uhuru. With the support of his family, his friends, and his support system, he is determined to do his part. He is part of Team Hope, and he knows that he can count on them. He will do his part as a team member. He will do his utmost best to make his sponsor ZPC Hospitality Renovations proud. Godfrey will come back from the mountain with a new purpose in life. And he knows now that there is a meaningful life after becoming disabled. The most important thing that Godfrey takes with him on his road forward is the certainty that God will hold his hand. And with this assurance, he is willing to follow wherever he is called.
I'm a proud team member of Team Hope. I'm saying thank you to all sponsors.